administrators and their achievements. Guillermo Calvario Aguirre, Sr., First Municipal Mayor, January 2, 1950 to December 30, 1951. As first municipal mayor, he laid the foundation of the new structure. If it were a building that he plans to construct, he sees to it that the foundation must be strong enough to sustain any adversity that may occur along the way. He was responsible for the shaping up of the system in the local governance by introducing to the first-timer employees their job positions and description. Like any beginner to any endeavor, he managed to carry on despite the hardships they encountered. Thanks to his experience as former Vice Mayor of Moruanga, our modern town, and his attachment to the strong political leaders of our former province, Capiz, the late Congressman C.M. Reyes, and the late President Manuel Rojas, to name a few. Egnidio Aguirre Prado, Sr., Second Municipal Mayor, January 2, 1950 to January 1, 1959. He assumed the job left by his uncle Guillermo, vowing to continue the unfinished structure. So, from a temporary and makeshift building, he managed to construct a stronger structure on a permanent ground. And this is where the new building is standing now. Although that building was made of wood, at least it was safe for occupancy. It was during his term that the boundaries of Malay and Buruanga, Malay and Nabas was fixed. Through his hard work and rapport with the national highways, the provincial road from Buruanga to Malay was opened. In his 8 years of stewardship to our young town, he was able to open municipal streets and barangay roads and many more light infrastructure. Italiano Signeres Sacapaño, Third Municipal Mayor, January 2, 1950 to December 30, 1963. His term was focused on the construction of roads and bridges and canals. To name a few are portions of the road going to Balosbos from the Poblacion, the sidewalk around the plaza, some wooden bridges in the barangays and canals. Adriano Sithar de los Reyes, Fourth Municipal Mayor, January 1, 1964 to December 30, 1967. Malay first saw the light of electricity through his efforts. The rural electrification program of then-President Diosdado Macapagal reached Malay. Although it was then run by a generator, at least our Poblacion was lighted with electricity. Other national government projects put up in Katiklan was the breeding station for hogs and cattle, and luckily this was not followed up by the next administration. Riaco Maglisian Prado, 5th Municipal Mayor, January 2, 1968 to December 30, 1971. A lawyer by profession, his focus in administration is legislative in nature. Through his efforts, 2 barangays were created, namely Napaan and Yapak. He also worked for the construction of the irrigation canal from Barangay Nabaoy to supply water to the rice fields of Cubay Sur, Cubay Norte, and Cogon. Many other infrastructures were also realized during his time. Juanito Flores Sacapanyo, 6th Municipal Mayor, January 1, 1972 to May 30, 1981. He has the longest term of office because he was interrupted by martial law. In his 16 years in office, he has hardly realized infra projects. During the time, we could hardly move freely since every action is controlled by the military. Even our writ of habeas corpus was suspended. However, Mayor Sacapanyo also contributed a very notable milestone in our history, and that is the discovery and opening of Boracay as a tourist destination. Roger Santa Maria Aguirre, 7th Municipal Mayor, June 1, 1986 to May 5, 1990. He was first installed into office by the Malainon version of People Power in 1986. Then, he ran for mayor in the elections of 1987 and won by a unanimous majority. He faced an almost dying democracy and a very turbulent political atmosphere not only in our local unit but almost nationwide. As an effect of the previous military rule, many militant organizations came out, and therefore the government was facing an enemy within his backyard. Despite the odds, Mayor Roger Aguirre stood firm and strong, trying to appease the disgruntled and misleaded rebels by cooling them to calm down and talk with him. In his desire to lift up the almost collapsing system in our local unit, he worked doubly hard for infrastructure projects like the construction of the former jetty port, the opening of the Caticlan Airport to commercial airlines, the construction and opening of the municipal market in Caticlan, the opening of the municipal hospital in Mutag, the opening of the now National High School also in Mutag, and a number of barangay roads and bridges and many other projects. Above all, his most memorable achievement is the liberation of Malay and many other towns in Aklan from the bondage of the rebels, the NPA. He paid our liberation from the lawless elements by his own blood, just so Malaynons will enjoy their freedom. Sergio Tin Prado, the 8th Municipal Mayor of Malay, May 6, 1990 to June 29, 1992. He took over the unfinished work of Roger Santa Maria Aguirre. Notable among his projects is the concreting of the Poblacion to Balosbos Road, the Saugan Bridge, the irrigation canals in Balosbos, and other infrastructure projects. He was a good fighter and defender of our local ordinances from the violators. He tried his luck for a second term but was unlucky. Jose Sacapanyo Yap, 9th Municipal Mayor, June 30, 1992 to June 30, 2001. In his time came the dawn of the rapid growth of Malay, thanks to the opening of the tourism business in Boracay and the coming of modern technology. Life has been so easy and modern facilities is within reach, even by an ordinary person. Job opportunities is everywhere for the ambitious and aspiring citizens. Mayor Jose Yap was so loved by the Malaynons that even after the expiration of his term as mayor of Malay, he was voted to a higher position as Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Aklan up to the present. Panyo Kawaling, the 10th Mayor of Malay, July 1, 2001 to the present. A very lucky guy in the political arena, he served for 3 terms or 9 years as Municipal Vice Mayor and now on his 8th year as Municipal Mayor of Malay. If we were to go back to the formation or construction of a house, Mayor Kawaling is responsible for the putting up of necessary modern appliances and decorations to the house. Now, Malay is very attractive around the world because Mayor Kawaling knows how to decorate and paint the house that appears very attractive to people around the world. Thank you. To our visitors and friends, children of Malay, what we have just seen on the screen is a bird's eye view of our history to remind us that Malay was, is, and will always remain in our hearts and minds forever and ever.